Hello everyone. This is Advent block number
11.
and it's the story of David, who had a heart like God's. After King Saul stopped listening to God, God chose someone new to be king. He was just a boy, but he was very brave and he loved to listen to God. God told the prophet Samuel, "Go to Bethlehem and you'll find the new king there. I'll show you who he is." So Samuel went to the little town of Bethlehem, to the house of Jesse. You see, Jesse was from Abraham's family, and God had chosen the new king from his family. Jesse had 8 sons, but Jesse thought God would pick the next king based on who was the strongest and the oldest. So he only brought 7 of his sons to see Samuel, starting with the strongest and oldest son, Eliab. He really looked like a king. But God doesn't always pick the people we might think. Sure enough, God didn't choose the oldest son, or the next oldest, or even the next one. God chose the youngest son, who looked after the family's sheep. His name was David. "I don't pick people the way you do," God said. "I'm not looking at how strong or old David is. I am looking at David's heart to see if it looks like mine." So Samuel, to everyone's surprise, poured oil on David's head, which was a special sign that David was God's chosen king. God was with David, and he helped David to do many great things. He fought a giant man called Goliath and won. He made Jerusalem into a great city to keep God's people safe. He wrote special songs called Psalms that help the people to praise God, and they help us to praise God today too. Even when it was hard, even when David had to fight Goliath, lions, bears, and bad guys, God was with him and helped him. But David did not always love God well. And because God was looking at David's heart, God knew when David wasn't loving him well. God knew when David stole another man's wife, Bathsheba. God knew when David had Bathsheba's husband Uriah killed in a battle. God saw David's heart, and God knew when it was full of sin. David knew his heart was sinful too, so he wrote another psalm, one of the special songs, asking God to forgive him and to give him a heart that really loved God again. It went something like this: "God, I've sinned very badly. I've hurt others and you, but I know even now you can make my heart new. Forgive me the wrong things and heal those I've hurt. Make my heart clean, wash away all the dirt." God forgave David and helped him to continue to be a great king for the rest of his life. But an even greater king was to come in the future. One day, God would come back to stay.